Well, today's the day. Willow is gonna have her ultrasound to see if, well, we know she's pregnant, but we're gonna see how many babies she has. I know I said I wasn't going to ultrasound her, but we really wanna know how many babies are inside of her, so we're gonna do it.
Too nervous to eat your grain.
Yeah, she doesn't wanna eat right now. She doesn't know why she's in the house.
This is gonna feel creamy.
She's not pregnant.
Don't say that.
She's not. If she was bred July 8th, she should be July, August, September, almost 2 months.
So I'm recording this about 3 days after the ultrasound because it's taken the entire weekend for us to process and figure out what the heck happened. So after talking with the vet, we have come to the conclusion that Willow must have had a miscarriage at some point. We're not sure when because she had the blood test on August 5th and we got a positive test, which it's like incredibly rare to get a false positive because they're testing for specific proteins that only exist in a pregnancy. So we didn't really talk about this back when we were inseminating Willow, but I had actually given the injection a day early than I was supposed to because of a miscommunication with the vet office. I was told by an assistant to give it a day early, and I did. I didn't count the days myself, I just gave what day she told me to give it. So way back on July 8th when we were doing the artificial insemination for Willow, we knew that the chance of her getting pregnant was actually lower than normal. But when we found out she was pregnant, we were all in shock, like, wow, that's crazy. She actually did get pregnant. And now we find out that she isn't pregnant. So it's so weird because she was getting bigger and she was hungry. Like, she was eating a lot more than she normally did. We also didn't notice at any point any discharge or bleeding or any behavioral differences from her other than her just being hungrier. The vet says that most likely she probably lost it really early on, but the proteins were still in her blood, and that's why she tested positive for a pregnancy test. So from here on out, we will not be doing blood tests anymore for pregnancy. We will always do ultrasound. Blood tests are great because you can do them earlier and they're a lot faster, they're a lot cheaper, but we do not want to go through this again where we think they're pregnant and then they're not pregnant and that whole thing. So from now on, we're just gonna do ultrasounds with our goats so that we know for sure if they are pregnant. So as it stands, we are going to start the process again with Willow and we're gonna go from there. I know you guys are probably just as shocked as we are about this. I actually said to Lydia the night before, watch, we're gonna get her ultrasounded and she's gonna not be pregnant. And we can't believe that that's what happened. Well, as frustrating as it is that Willow is not pregnant, we decided to take this morning to give all the goats a pamper session. We're gonna trim hooves and
New collars,
and shave their udders. So it's gonna be fun.
I opened this and there was like a scorpion like right here but further over there, and it like crawled in between this crack right there.
Oh.
And like squeezed in there, and so it's inside of this.
Somewhere. Just don't stick your hand against the walls. It's like that game Operation where like you can't touch the walls, you just have to go right in the middle. We figured out that if we let Willow in first, then it's not that chaotic here.
Yeah.
So just let her in first with Doris and let her eat the whole time while we milk the goats.
we do it. Works every time. Ready?
Oh, that's the best way.
Then we can't hoard one spot.
Yeah, then they can't. We've been putting it in like feed bins this whole time, but that works way better.
Yeah, breads are their favorite. Waffles, sandwiches.
Well, Tilly doesn't really kick anymore.
No, she's still naughty. Don't even say that.
Spread your legs perfectly for
No, she spreads them way too far, and then she puts that foot so close, and then it slips over that edge.
Okay, let's see if she kicks this whole time. I'll put the camera here. Well.
She did do a little kick. Didn't you see it?
No, I wasn't paying attention. We have a goat hobble, which is a little device that you tie both legs together, both back legs of a goat. And people have asked why we haven't used that on Tilly, but it's because Nigerians, they can still hop with their two back feet, and they'll hop with both back feet right into the bucket. So the hobbles don't really work on little goats. They only work on big goats like Luna, who aren't that agile and can't hop around.
Exciting day. We finally have a collar that works. Knock on wood. We'll see how many days.
All right, so we got a tiny enough chain, but it's plastic.
So it could break if they were hung up or something.
Yeah, so it'll still break, but not break as much as the other ones.
Yes.
We hope.
Okay, Tilly.
You ready, Tilly?
All right, then we're just going
Twisty,
to
twisty.
lock nut it, and then everything should be good, right?
You would think.
You would think. Let's see if it works.
I think it's gonna work.
All right, next.
Oh,
Luna.
all right, Luna.
Ready?
Ready, go.
Back.
Go.
Forward.
Go.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Come on, guys!
I know. Oh my word, you're so big.
Come on, guys.
Look how big she is now. I almost thought it was Luna, and then I saw that Luna's being milked, so couldn't possibly be her.
You still see the brown on her?
Yep, she still has some brown markings all over. She always goes for Willow's food. No.
Go feed.
Go feed your baby. Oh, I guess they're not really eating anymore. Scanning up just for us.
Perfect. Right on the feeder.
Okay. We don't really talk about Fern too much. She's Tilly's baby, and it's not because we don't like her. She's actually super sweet. She's just like, she basically can do no wrong. She just is a really sweet goat that runs around and never bothers us. Totally opposite from her mom, who is like a bit of a nightmare. Ethan caught a peacock, so we can give a little update, except it keeps pooping.
It keeps pooping. It already pooped on my shoe.
Ugh. Oh, it's got some blue color. Hold on, let me see. Right there. You see that?
Some like green.
Turn the tail towards me, Ethan.
It doesn't really have anything on its tail yet.
Nothing yet.
Okay, we'll take off the other one when we let her out.
Okay.
Do Willow real quick. Willow, are you ready for your new collar?
Oh, I'm ready.
We're thinking that the smaller chains won't get hooked on as many things, and it's also a smaller gauge, I guess, of chain. If it does get hooked on stuff, it'll be more likely to break off, so it's more of a breakaway collar. All right, see you later, Willow.
So we are gonna make our bets if it'll be 1 day or 2 days or
That these collars will work.
And we'll see.
Yep. Ron gets his daily massage.
He likes it right on his back.
These things right here are called waddles, and I don't really know what they are other than just that they don't really have a purpose. They have a little bit of cartilage in them and a little bit of fat, and
but you want pigs that have those because it means that they're really good stock.
They're supposed to be a good thing.
Come right here in the hole. Come on, in the hole. Over here in the hole. In the hole. Right there, in the hole.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
We had a little bit of rain the other day, so we're just dying out here because not only is it like 108 or something today, we've also got pretty good humidity. I'll look it up and post it below. Nice, hot, sweaty day.
There's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
So today I'm taking the milk and eggs from this morning, along with the last zucchini from the garden, and some pecans that we gathered from last year from our pecan tree. And we're gonna make one of our favorite snacks. Let's see if you guys can guess what it is.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go beyond gravel, beyond all.
Are the fishies getting your feet, Ethan?
Yeah.
They get mine if I
pedicure.
if I sit there long enough. There's
To
one.
be still.
Yeah, if you're still, they'll come up. Look at there they go.
Yeah.
They like your feet better than my feet.
Oh, look what I found. Another snake.
Oh my gosh!
Pond is bringing them.
It's just a little friendly snake.
Little garter snake.
It's just a little garden.
Pond is finally bringing some good animals.
Good animals.
No frogs though, but
Yeah, Kevin wants frogs in the pond, but all we found has been the occasional garden snake
is this called garden snake or is it called gardener snake?
or garter.
Yeah, there's,
Which one?
We don't know anything about.
That's
okay.
just a garden snake.
Oh, garden.
Garden?
Garden. It's not a gardener, doesn't plant seeds.
You don't plant
It
seeds.
lives in a garden.
Well, people always ask us if snakes come to the pond, and not really, just little ones like this. We do have rattlesnakes around here, but we've never really had any on our property. Other people have had them like get in their house, but they usually live off in the desert. We live in town, so.
Oh yeah, people thought the irrigation brings a snake, but not really. Irrigation, not at all. But the pond is bringing a few snakes.
Yep.
And the garden.
Well, can he swim?
Yes.
We already tested that out.
Did we test that out last time? I can't
On the
remember.
last snake.
Okay. Well, go ahead and let him go then.
He loves me. He doesn't want to go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
There he goes.
Come Go under the deck, eat lots of bugs.
Bye. Well, they say there's supposed to be a big monsoon tonight, but we're kind of skeptical because we don't hear any kind of storm coming yet. There's a bit of wind though, so maybe it'll come pretty soon. While we wait for the storm, let's talk about Willow. Poor Willow.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Typical for us though, same as last year. We try to get our goats pregnant.
We tried to get one goat pregnant that didn't get pregnant, Mabel.
Yeah, we want to stagger them every month or so.
But I should say we're never going to get rid of Willow, ever. If she never gets pregnant, I don't care. That's, no.
She'll be just the token goat.
Yeah, but I think she will. I think we were wrong on the dates, and then she got pregnant, and then maybe it just. Do you feel that wind?
Yeah. Rain.
Coming. And then I think she just didn't. It didn't take, but we're hopeful next time.
Yep. Typical us. It'll happen.
You sure you don't want to take down that umbrella? Yeah, I can see the sky. I think it's gonna come this way. Lydia's eating her cup of ice.